Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Kama with Kama Speaks, and today I am speaking on domestic violence once again. And today I want to talk about you stop blaming yourself. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I realize that a lot of times when we go into relationships, we blame ourselves for other people's actions. Now, there is times that we need to take responsibility for our actions, but we can't always take responsibility for someone else's reaction. I remember one time, or a few times actually, my ex would tell me that the reason he hit me or did certain things because he was reacting to me. I did mention earlier this week that I would do things to provoke him because I knew what would set him off. I felt like that was the only way that he'll know that I exist and that I was here. And I had to realize that, you know what, no matter what I did, it's not my fault. Now, I wouldn't hit him, I wouldn't push him. I just know that he hated for me to say anything back and to keep going hard. So I'll just go harder and harder and harder. Now, I would never crush his ego or anything like that, but I just would just keep talking. And came a time he just was like, shut up. I don't want to stop talking. But I keep doing it because, again, I felt like that was the only way that he knew I existed. So for years and years and years, I would blame myself. I would always say, well, it's because of me, because of maybe the way I looked, maybe because I didn't do this or I didn't do that. But I realized it's not me. It was something that he deals with because I'm not the first person that he's done this to, and I know that for a fact. And I know I'm not the last person he did this to, and I know that for a fact. Stop blaming yourself. When people do what they do, it's because they already have it in them. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, it's not your fault, it's theirs. This is why I urge people to get help. And for those that can't see on the right-hand side, I put things, people's websites up there to call for help. Even if you are an abuser, you need help. You blame the victim for why you do what you do. You blame your past for why you do what you do. All I say is get help. I believe that anybody can be cured from anything. That's just my opinion. I believe that that God can deliver you from anything, but I also believe that He put counselors here and therapists here for you to seek counseling because whatever you're dealing with in your mind, it's affecting you and those around you. When we go through this psychologically, for me, it's crazy because I have to wreck my brain all night long, all day long, wondering why. Kama, what did you do? And then I have to figure out how to fix it. But you can't fix it. When you're the person that's going through this, that's being abused, you cannot change that person. We try. Oh, yeah, we try very hard, but we just can't do it. It's not meant for us to do it. People need to seek help. Now, what I have heard is that people say, well, he did stop hitting me. I mean, he said this about me and that about me, or she said this about me or that about me. But at least he's not hitting me. No, that emotional abuse, that mental abuse is just as bad. That really cuts deep. See, I got immune to the hits. I hate to say that, but it is what it is. I got immune to it. He would hit me. It meant nothing. I was numb to it. I just figure it's just something I'm going to go through. I'll get over it. It'll be over. But when he said certain things that stuck with me for so long, for a very long time, for years. So it's not just, oh, well, he's not doing that, but now he's doing this and I was able to do whatever. Well, it's because I said that No, 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 no. Nobody deserves it. Nobody deserves to be treated a certain way, because think about this. You go to work, and I remember this, going to work and people mistreating you. You won't take it. 9 times out of 10, you won't take it. I had a boss I worked for. He was so disrespectful. I remember him yelling at one of the employees, and I thought, he better not yell at me. Well, he tried me, and I was already going through stuff with my ex-husband. He tried me, and I told him, I said, what you're not going to do is you're not going to disrespect me. I'm a person. Just because you make more money than me doesn't make you better than me. So don't talk to me in that way. You see, I was able to stand up to him. I didn't have to go home to him. He got so angry at me. He stopped talking to me. He would only deal with me through the other employee that was in the office, or email me. And during my review, I would always get great reviews about my work. I would always get a good raise. I made decent money back then. But one thing he told me that bothered him, I guess I don't know if it was him because he was a man, was the fact that I went in for my job. I knew nothing about it, absolutely nothing. It was accounting. My position was accounts payable. I didn't even know what accounts payable was before I accepted the job. And I went in there and I worked that job as if I knew it for years. And I found shortcuts, not to the money portion, but how to do certain things. And he told me, he said, you know what? I just get angry because I just don't understand. I got a degree and I do this, but you came in here and you knew this and that. And it's funny to me how he admitted that to me. But then when the review was over, he was back to his old self. But why couldn't I stand up to my ex-husband like that? I didn't understand it. So that's what I mean. We don't take it from certain people, and we don't blame ourselves, because that was me. I was like, please, I know I'm doing my work. I do everything I'm supposed to do. But why is this person treating me this way? It's not your fault. It is not your fault. I can assure you, there's absolutely nothing you can do to convince me that it's your fault. So stop blaming yourself. Just know that people need help. When people see things when they grow up or deal with certain things, they don't know if that's what their surroundings are, if they have anger issues. I don't know. I'm not a counselor. But I know it's not your fault. I know it wasn't Kama's fault. It's not my fault. So I just wanted to leave that with you and just tell you, stop blaming yourself for somebody else's actions towards you that decides they want to put their hands on you. There's women out there that are probably locked in the closet now. I've heard so many stories. It scares me. Women getting thrown out of cars. A man telling her what to wear. A man keeping her from her husband, her family. Children growing up in this. It's not your fault. Stop blaming yourself. Seek help. You can make it through. I know you can. Again, I have people that can help you. I have a list of people that can help you through this. And if you can see on the side, I don't know how many people can and what you're looking at this on, but I have a couple of people that they're not sponsoring this show. They're not giving me money for this show. I just want to support them because they're doing something to help others. The first one is Malika Brown with yourmindisbeautiful.com. Again, yourminditsbeautiful.com. She can help you with low cost and no cost counseling. And she has blogs and different things you can read, because when we can get our minds together, it changes everything about us. Another person you can talk to is Natalie Lamb. She does a Dangerous Man and Dangerous Women seminar. The next seminar she has coming up called the Disturbed Seminar. And this will help you be able to spot that person before you get in a relationship with them, to find out if they're even good for you. You can go to her website, which is itsyourchoiceonline.com. Again, that's itsyourchoiceonline.com. And her name is Natalie Lamb. You can also go to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. There they have all types of resources all across the nation that can help you find shelters and different places for you to go. That's ncadv.org. Again, ncadv.org, the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. Also, I have to, again, thank John McClung with I Am a Testimony Clothing, who has donated this shirt. As you can see, my shirt, it says faith. Faith always initiates the healing. It's so true. It starts with faith. You have to know, you have to trust and believe that God will make it through. Purple represents domestic violence, and my pink ribbon represents breast cancer awareness. I lost my sister 2 years ago to not domestic violence, to breast cancer. And I dedicate all my shows to my sister, Tanya Latrina Thomas. I wish I had time with her. I didn't get a chance to really spend a lot of time with her growing up or in our adulthood. And I reached out to her the year she passed, not knowing what was to come. I thank God for Facebook, because I was able to send her a message and just let her know that I was here. And I reached out to her and wanted to invite her out to something, because I wanted her to see what her little sister was doing. And I just wanted to build a relationship with my sister. And that was in March. And then I find out in November that my sister passed away. And I never got a chance to spend that quality time with her. So for those that are watching and you have someone out there, and again, to mention, I didn't even know she was sick until she passed away. So for those out there that are watching, if you have family members that are going through anything, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's breast cancer, or whatever it is they're going through, make sure you reach out. Stop being a stranger in people's lives, because you never know when it's going to be the last time that you're going to see them. She left 3 beautiful children behind. And I know they go through hurt, my nieces and my nephew. I know it's hard. My niece was graduating from high school that year. My nephew was in his junior year of college, and my other niece was in school, I believe, for cosmetology, which I see they're doing well. They're still moving forward, but they don't have their mom. If you can fight through this, push through. There's families out there that need you. Your family needs you. So stop blaming yourself for things that we go through, and don't give up. That's what I talked about yesterday. I talked about the fight is on. Fight through this. Get through this. There's people out there that need you. So thanks for watching. Sorry about that. But thanks for watching. And remember, spread the word. Save a life. Speak up and speak out. Someone needs to hear your testimony, and we need you here with us. Thanks for watching CommaSpeaks.com. If you want to get in contact with me, you can go to CommaSpeaks.com. Thank you for watching Comma Speaks. As I speak out on domestic violence, as I speak out on breast cancer, I'll be talking more about breast cancer awareness. Go support something or someone. Each shirt you purchase, proceeds will go to a charity of your choice, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's breast cancer awareness. Also, he has different color shirts for different awareness. And you can go to his website, which is testimonyIam.com. That's testimonyIam.com. Thank you again, John McClung, for allowing me to showcase your apparel. And thanks for helping spread the word and what you're doing. All right, this is Comma signing off. If you want to get in contact with me, you can also email me at info at commaspeaks.com. Make it a great one.